Welcome back to your favorite news source, the Dusty News Network, where your Negro news comes first. I'm so excited to be your host today because we got breaking news. Thought Tiffany Henyard was done going viral just because she's no longer mayor of Dalton, Illinois? Nah, you are insane. Tiffany Henyard is still trending, and for all the wrong reasons, of course. Now, quick recap. She's a former mayor of Dalton and the ex-Thornton Township supervisor. She's currently under investigation. The feds are still looking at her, and technically, she's been unemployed for the last 2 months. That'd jump from $300,000 a year straight to zero. Dead broke. Can't get a job anywhere. But don't count her out. She's cooking up a new way to make some money. And guess what I found? Tiffany Henyard's latest hustle is her new book. Yes, folks, she's back with a $99.99 book called Standing on Business. Yeah, $100 for a book. She posted on Facebook. Thank you all for the incredible birthday wishes, and a special thank you to everyone who supported me by purchasing my book. It sold out in minutes. Truly appreciate the love. For those who missed it, click the link below to order your own copy and stay in the know with what the nation will soon be talking about. Now let's look at this masterpiece, Standing on Business. From mommy moves to making history. Bold, unapologetic, transformational. Tiffany says she's redefining leadership and purpose, and apparently she's not backing down. All that for $99.99? Fam, my barbershop got more affordable reads than that. Of course, the comments are hilarious. William says, typical con artist. When they squeeze all the juice out of one, they move on to the next. Another person, why buy the book for $100 when you can get the court transcripts for nearly free? Facts. The audacity is real. Melissa even said, $100? Girl, the final Harry Potter book didn't cost that much, and the whole world wanted to know what happened to that kid. And she's not wrong. Meanwhile, I'm just here thinking, does the book teach you how to improperly spend taxpayer money? Does it come with a happy ending? Tiffany, I'm not going to lie, you're not that bad looking, so maybe this money hustle is working in your favor. But $99.99? Fam, that's some serious hustle. So there you have it. Tiffany Henyard, still viral, still grinding, still trying to make a buck. Lock her up or buy the book if you're bold enough. Either way, Dusty News Network keeps you informed. Stay tuned, we out. She down bad. Girl, spending $100 like it's nothing. You didn't really do much, and honestly, I'm not curious. Land a boo. This is exactly what I'm talking about. She wasn't doing anything for real. Like, okay, Lamont says, Tiffany Henyard, congratulations. Great job. Sure, at least someone said it, but I bet he didn't even buy the book. Nope, didn't spend a dime. Tiffany, you better save up all that money, because you're going to need it for commentary, and for punk dudes when you hit the joint. They're coming for your cheeks, baby. Damn, I wish I could be there to save you, but nope, all women's prison is calling your name. Hold up, stop the show. Somebody thinks I'm sexy in there? Let me keep it 100. All you ladies out here in the streets who won't even give me a date, just wait till I hit female prison. I'm telling you, somebody's going to be like, oh, hey, daddy. Receding hairline and all. Okay, girl, nobody handed you a freebie with your book. People didn't buy it to read. They probably bought it to burn, just like you burned through Dolan Citizens. Damn, Joseph, why you gotta be like that, boo? No, ma'am. I need receipts. How many books were actually released before claiming a sellout? Stop the show, real talk. How many books? Come on, does Tiffany really have a fan base that large? We all know her, sure, but who's really supporting Tiffany Henyard enough to spend that kind of money? Let's keep it real, family. I've got almost 500,000 subscribers. Hit subscribe and the bell if you haven't yet. But even with that, I can't get people to drop $100 on a book. Y'all got money. Y'all got credit cards. Tiffany, all your cash came from the government. You never had to spend a dime because you've been throwing free parties forever. So let's be real, that book sale? Probably bought by Tiffany herself. $100 for a book? Woo! That's a stank move. Tell me what went down. This is textbook narcissistic behavior. Spending $100 on a book, maybe there are paperback options, but charging that much says two things. One, you think you're all that. And two, you're trying to reclaim your old lifestyle, acting like you're better than everyone. I just can't wrap my head around it. Boo. You're out here down bad, all the way. A book for $99? And she's claiming it's sold out, but as people pointed out on Facebook, maybe 3 or 4 people actually bought it. Now let's break this down. Tiffany's about to double down on stupidity, but there's a lesson here for all of us. Whenever the universe hands you an opportunity, don't blow it. Don't take it for granted. You could lose everything, and then you're stuck overcharging $99.99 for a book, needing thousands of buyers just to make up what you lost. Tiffany Henyard doesn't have that fan base, and people aren't lining up to read her story. Desperation shows when you fail to capitalize on what you already have. And let me tell you, we see this too often. People given opportunities only to throw them away. In America, particularly in the black community, opportunities are precious. Dalton, Illinois, that's a majority black space, 90% black. Thornton Township, Cook County, 70 to 80% black. Opportunities are everywhere if you're willing to recognize them. In any black sector, Africa, the Caribbean, the U.S., there's potential to make money and build something meaningful. But the moment you get a funky attitude and think people owe you something, you could end up like Tiffany. No income, heading to prison, scams and bad decisions piling up. Value is everything. Tiffany, I know, but you gotta get value for money. Okay, moving on. Maybe that OnlyFans will save you. Your boy might sign up, though $100 a month? Stop it. All right, next story. So, you probably heard of this content creator that some say resembles Kevin Samuels or wants to be like him. His name? Black Guru. Shout out to the brother. He does Instagram lives regularly, and in one of them, he's kind of particular. Like, very particular. And honestly, kind of harsh on black women. But here's the thing. There's this one sister who obviously likes the guy. No matter how rude he is, no matter how sharp he gets, somehow she always ends up on the stream. And man, that right there is just hilarious. Like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you. And she's like, why? What did I do? Meanwhile, he's just roasting her live. Stop petting that wig. And she's like, it's not a wig, it's a glue-in. And the back and forth just keeps going. How you doing tonight? He asks deadpan. And she's heated already. Why you get mad every time you see me? What did I do? And then he notices hair sticking up. 'Cause I just took off my hair sculpt, just got out of the shower. And he's like, well, you should have brushed it better. And she's fired up. Okay, fine, I'll brush it later. But he's relentless. Go brush it now. Drop the phone and go brush it. The energy is pure chaos. It's petty. It's funny. And somehow, she's still sitting there taking it. Now, let me break it down. Some people used to roast Kevin Sam for being harsh with women on his streams. But here's the thing. They never asked the right question. They should have asked, why are they still calling in? Some women, not all, but some actually enjoy getting roasted every single night. That's the vibe. He's telling someone to wash their wig, and she's just sitting there. If it bothered her, she could hang up. But nah, she stays. She thrives in the chaos. And honestly, that's what makes these clips viral. It's raw, it's unfiltered, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Now, shifting gears, I've been in a unique situation before. You know what lining yourself up means, right? Yeah, taking matters into your own hands when you're flying solo. I won't do the gesture, but you get it. Most men have been there. Some have been caught. And people always ask, how old were you when you got caught? For me, it was several ages. I left home at 34. So any year between 1994 and 2009 could have applied. But here's the kicker. I never got caught by my grandma or my grandpa. They had heavy footsteps, rooms far apart. There was no way. Now this dude? Oh, he got caught by his grandma, and it went insane. She smells it, barges in, screaming, Get in here and clean this stuff up. Smell like a mother? Stupid. Take a bath. You dirty stuff. I mean, bro, how do you line yourself up and make the grandma's room stink? Like, what are you doing in there? Are you secretly killing rabbits? It's madness. And the real question, how do you get caught by your grandma? You didn't lock the door. You didn't check yourself. Absolute chaos. At least have the decency to grab a pillow over your, you were probably just but naked. Huh? Down bad. Full stop. But man, what a show we had tonight. Tiffany Henyard is out here scamming again like clockwork. Meanwhile, your boy's out here telling women to wash their wigs because, well, it looks down bad. And then, to top it all off, you got the grandma catching the dude clapping himself up. Like, come on. It's a lot going on in one night. But that's exactly why we love it. So, who's taking home the dusty word of the day? Cue the Jeopardy music, drum roll, please, and it's Tiffany Henyard. I almost gave it to the dude who got caught by his grandma. He was close, but Tiffany, come on now. Selling a book on Amazon for $99.99? That's straight up down bad. That price should be cheaper just for the sanity of humanity. But hey, I get it. You gotta pay rent, and right now, your only skill seems to be booty clapping. And you can't even monetize it yet because you haven't started your OnlyFans page. But don't worry, Tiffany. I will absolutely be your first customer when you do. And there it is, folks. Throw that dust on her because it's over. The crown of down bad goes to Tiffany Henyard tonight. And just like that, we've wrapped up another chaotic, hilarious, and downright ridiculous episode. Guys, that's my time. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, and stay tuned. It's your boy, Osha Duke Jackson, back at it again with another wild episode of Destiny's Network. We out.